Good morning, Boker Tov, Chag Atzmaut Sameach, Happy Israel Independence Day, Yom HaAtzmaut is observed today, even though today is not the 5th of Iyar, which moved back in respect for Shabbat. So the observance today, if you were at the program last night on Zoom, sponsored by Mizrahi, you know today is Yom HaAtzmaut. The custom in our shul is to recite the full Hallel without a bracha. That's how we observe Yom HaAtzmaut, of course, to omit Tachanun as well. In addition to that, today is the 18th day of the Omer, 18th day of counting the Omer. Hayom Shmona Asar Yom Shehem Shnei Shavuot V'Arba'a Yamim LaOmer. We started speaking yesterday about the idea of Chamar Medina, of significant drinks, beverages which one can use in place of wine or grape juice if they're unavailable, or if you don't like them even, to make Kiddush, to make Havdalah, and so on. So what's a drink? Magen Avram, in commenting in Shulchan Aruch, says that any popular and distinguished drink is considered a beverage for these purposes. Shulchan Aruch Harav defines a distinguished beverage as something which you drink at a meal. Some say this means that you drink it before, during, or at the end of a Shabbos meal. Rav Moshe Feinstein writes in his Tshuvas and Igros Moshe that any drink which you serve to a guest is within the parameters of Chamar Medina. Something that you serve only to quench your thirst should not be used as Chamar Medina. So presumably Gatorade and the like don't fit the bill. The opinion of Halachas Ktanos is that Chamar Medina is a beverage which can bring you to inebriation. So that's an interesting measure of it. However, this condition is not mentioned in Shulchan Aruch, therefore it is not considered essential to the definition. Today, beer is considered Chamar Medina, and you can make Kiddush during the day, Shabbos day, on beer if you like. Whiskey is something that you serve to guests. It's a drink that brings drunkenness and does not serve to quench thirst, so it meets all the possible definitions of Chamar Medina. Others are reluctant to permit whiskey because it's not served at a regular meal. The custom follows the first view. The volume of whiskey that you should be required is not subject of our discussion here. However, it should be a revius, should be a proper revius and not a small thimbleful. The opinion of many poskim is that soda should not be used for Chamar Medina. That's not the opinion. Igros Moshe writes that, Rivos Ephraim writes that. However, others are quoted here in the book. Rav Scheinberg, Rav Eliashiv consider soda to be a Chamar Medina, and Rav Gustman, Rav Ruderman, and Rav Blach, the Talzer Rav, all of blessed memory, were recorded to be lenient with soda, to be able to use that also. Some say orange juice is viewed as Chamar Medina. Others argue. There's an opinion in the poskim that says apple juice is also a Chamar Medina. That's the view of Rav Scheinberg. Milk generally is not considered Chamar Medina. Some say that it can be used in extraordinary situations. If you recall the story about Pesach, which usually comes up more or less every year, someone asked a Rav if he could use milk for the four cups at the Seder, and the conversation ensued from there. Tomorrow we will talk about coffee and tea, which are probably the most frequently substituted Chamar Medinas for Kiddush and Havdalah and so on. Okay, so again, Chag Sameach, remember Yom HaAtzmaut. If you have, there is a Yom HaAtzmaut Machzor that's available in the bookstores if you're interested in getting a hold of that with some very good readings. That's a Koren production with a lot of good resources there, and special tfilos and things to study in honor of the day. And of course, Hallel, as we mentioned, we do say the full Hallel without a bracha in our shul. So enjoy as much as you like at home. Celebrate the day. Appreciate all the goodness that we have in our world, the freedom, the restoration of sovereignty to the Jewish people in our land for the first time in 2,000 years. Long may it last. Have a good day, and we will speak tomorrow.